Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm not sure if this is going to be an extra video or if I'm just going to hold on until Saturday. Today's the day after Mother's Day, and I wanted to share the wonderful gifts I got from my husband and my son. I kind of sent my son my Amazon list and said I would prefer a gift from that list rather than candy or flowers or something. So I knew I was getting something from my list. My husband doesn't always buy me a Mother's Day present, but I guess this year he really decided to. So I feel extra spoiled. And I was so thrilled with some of the books that I absolutely have to color them in May. So I don't want to wait till my next haul 2 months from now. So hence this extra video. I did get this cool gift bag that kind of comes with handles that I think you could use as a shopping bag after. I'm going to hold on to it. I think I'm going to repurpose it for Christmas time because it is like this deep Christmassy green. But I really like the bag, and I figured I would just kind of show how I got it from my son. So this is everything I received. As I mentioned, I got some from my son and some from my husband. So these were on my list. It looks like I got doubles in this package. So I don't know if that's the way it came or whether my husband bought two or what. Yeah, so these are these little fuzzy, hold on, they're going all over the place. They're really fuzzy brushes that I think would be good to get like the Tim Holtz Distress ink on. It would be good to get in small spaces with my chalk pastels and maybe even my oil pastels. I'm really not too sure if that would work, but I really like them. They feel really soft, but kind of firm. And these are, okay, I think you could read that. It says Uni, M-E-I-X, ink blending tools. And as I said, I got them, or he got them for me off of Amazon. So I really like my first one. This next one was for my son, and it's sort of, I guess it's coloring book adjacent because this is the Pop Manga illustrations by Camilla Derico in sticker form. So this is Pop Manga Stickerology by Camilla Derico. And it is so stinking cute. There are stickers, and then there's sort of like a, I suppose this is like a backdrop for a scene. I guess maybe you kind of put them on there to make a collage of some kind. I am not doing that. I do put stickers on all of my pencil cases, and I think I'm going to add a bunch to each one. But at the same time, I feel like, oh, I'm going to take a sticker out of this beautiful book. I mean, I really just love looking at it. But as you could see, they're all her images with scenes in between, but really, really cool. And then like you could put color, like, I don't remember, show my age. Does anyone remember color forms that you used? They were plastic, and you would have like a doll, and then you would put on a face, and then you would put on hair, you'd put on an outfit, and they all stuck together. That's what I feel this is, kind of like color forms, where I could pick whatever face I want and put it with whatever hair. So that's really cool. So I don't know how I'm going to use this book. As I said, I think I'm going to just add a lot of them to my my pencil cases. But anyway, that is Pop Manga Stickerology by Camilla Derico. Also from my son is Portrait of a Mermaid. I had expected this to be a bigger book, but when I received it, I sort of remember someone saying that it was tiny, and it's tiny. I don't have very large hands, but I do have long fingers, so it's just a little bit bigger than my hand. But a really, really beautiful book. Feeling the paper now and looking at how small it is, I'm even more impressed with some of the artwork I've seen from this book. Like, I've seen some really beautiful colored, detailed coloring. So it really is kind of exciting that people could get that good a result in this book. So I'm going to be going back and looking to see if I can find Portrait of a Mermaid videos, or even something on Pinterest to kind of look and see what people have done. But another beautiful book. Then next, I'm just going to say this over and over, a beautiful book by. But anyway, this is Party from Hannah Carlson. This is the kids' book she released, I think, in Sweden. But I kind of like it and want to work in it. It's a simplified version of her books, but still challenging enough that I think that it wouldn't be boring for me. Like, this would be nice practice for my strawberries. I could do fur on here, but I probably won't. I'd probably do like a wash of color and just maybe a couple of marks. But I think that it's really going to help me work on some of her books in a more relaxed way, because her books can be intimidating. I mean, I absolutely love them. The artwork is amazing, but sometimes you just want to do like Two Little Mice, you know? So I bought this book for that reason. In full discretion, sometimes this bunny is creepy. You know, like in this one, he looks like a little creepy. And even my son said when he saw this page, like, oh, you could make him like a devilish with blood hanging out of his mouth. It's true. That one does look creepy. But in other places, it doesn't. But anyway, it's a simpler book. Like, that one's cute. I've seen that colored a lot. That might be nice for the summer. I could make this lemonade or something. Looks more like an orange, but, you know, my book, I could do what I want, I guess. So that is Party from Hannah Carlson. Next up is a book from Daria Chakersoy. And yes, that is how you pronounce her name. And really funny, I got an Instagram message from her saying how much she enjoyed the video that I did on how to pronounce her name. And she said we nailed it, but I cheated. My husband's Turkish, so I didn't make this up on my own. But it was really nice of her to contact me and say she appreciated the video. So I'm happy that she did. It was exciting. So this is Coloring Chicks by Daria Chakersoy. And this has, love it, the cat. I really like that. And there are, it's a good mix of different types of portraits. It's a little bit more than just a portrait. In some cases, it's full body. That's really cool. Oh, that one's really neat. That's pretty. And I like this book better than some of her other books. Like, I don't really love the baby faces or the little kid faces. I kind of prefer these adult looking ones more. I mean, she's talented no matter what she's working on, but, you know, I prefer this over like the little kid ones or the coloring books of the little kids. Oh, that one's amazing. Adora. Yeah, they've got her names down there. This would be so amazing at Halloween. You know, with the making kind of like a clownish face. I like this one. Oh, look at that hair. That's so cool. See, this is starting to look like her current style a little bit more than the other ones. some of it does have very dark shading. Oh, grayscale. Oh, that one's neat. I really like that. And some of them are more line drawing with either no or almost no shading. So, you know, there's a variety. Oh, she's back, but closer up. You know what? I love that image. I don't even care. Oh, that's from the front. That's really cute too. So that is Coloring Chicks, book number 1 by Daria Chakrasoy. Then I got Mythographic Wild Winter. This is by Joseph Kattenbang, my absolute favorite mythographic illustrator. I love the Wild Summer, and I don't care if I'm coloring it in December. Like, to me, it's such a beautiful book. I'm not that much of a seasonal colorist, but I did start seeing a lot of pieces done in this book over the winter time, and I thought it would be nice to have summer, winter. I hope he does like a spring and fall one too. I don't know how you would do that, but that would be really nice. And I did flip through this one more, like twice, so I definitely know what's in. Well, I don't know, but I know a little bit more than the other books. But I love this first cover one. You know, I don't know if I could do this justice, but look at all these light sources you would have. That is so beautiful. So there's snowflakes in it, but I still might work on this over the summer because it is really pretty. And I wanted to do this video because I definitely want to slip some of this into May. I know it's not in my coloring plans, but I might switch out some books. So, you know, that might be done in May or maybe even June. But let me go from the back because this is like an older book and I think everyone has seen it. Unfortunately, this does have the hidden images or like little things. I usually just color right over them. I don't even pretend they're there. I don't white them out. I just color over them wherever they are. Well, does the Wild Summer have the images, the hidden images? I'm not too sure. Like this one would be harder because there's a balloon in the middle, but I don't know what I would do with that one. But yeah. I hope they go back and reprint some of these books without those hidden images because, yeah, see, there's a timepiece there. I would just color right over it. Like, let's say I made this shirt red, I would just do red on top and gold on the bottom. Like, I would pretend it's not there. And for the most part, I don't really notice it once it's colored. I mean, if I really look for it, of course. But I tried whiting it out and it wasn't successful. The color over the white was different than the colors around it. So I decided to just, you know, do what I want. That one's cool too. I really like that. That would have been nice for Easter. Well, he's cool. Yeah, it's a stunning book. I don't know if I'm going to like it as much as my Wild Summer, but we're going to see. It may be a very, very close second. So that is Mythographic Wild Winter by Joseph Kattenbang. Next up, I have Mythic World by Kirby Rosanes. I was not planning to get every Kirby book, but I am falling in love with this illustrator more and more. And I saw someone had a recent picture on either Instagram or maybe I did see it on YouTube. Let me just make sure you could see both. Okay, sorry. I hope I wasn't too high up for most of this, but I did see some amazing work that was done in this book, and I just had to have it. This was the one. It's a double page spread. As a matter of fact, I think a lot of this book or all of this book is double page spreads, but this was the one. And it might have been My Colorful Country Life who did it. I'm not too sure, but it was so beautiful. I bought the book because of that. And I think I would like to do it cool and warm. at the moment. I'm not sure. But, you know, it could be all done in golds, but that might get tedious to color that way. So amazing image. Check her out. I think it's Colorful Country Life. But yeah. Okay, so this is not a double page spread. So I'll probably start with one of these. I have selected, very nice, a bunch of double page spreads for this month. I'm working on his latest book, and they're time consuming. You can't use alcohol markers, but I have been using watercolor. And even with basing with that, it's taking me forever. And I'm not basing everything because I am better with my pencils than I am with other media. And yeah, I don't know. I'll see. But it is taking a very long time. Ooh, cool. Oh, that might be fun. But as you could see, a lot of double page spreads in this one. But I love it. I think it's really cool. And he may be, you know, one of the 5 artists that from this point on, I'm buying everything they come out with, because I really do love his work. So that is Mythic World by Kirby Rosanes. Next up, I have my first book by Alessandra Fusi. I think it's my first book, but it's Fantastic Worlds. And this is an older book, I think. Oh, this says 2023. Oh, I thought this book was older. But yeah, it does remind me a lot of the mythographics. And isn't she a mythographic artist? I think so. I'm not sure. Yeah, my memory's awful. So I think it's really reminding me of the mythographics. But in some cases, like a more simplified version, like the mythographics would have a lot more on this page with this horse. You know, I mention constantly that I'm afraid of backgrounds, but this might be good practice for me to become unscared, if that's a word. Yeah, beautiful. And I think so far they've been all double page spreads, or close to. Wow. That would be hard for me. Like, you have to do a different color to show that she's underwater here. But that would be really amazing to learn how to do. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before, like in a mythographic or something. Ooh. That might be my first in this book, but in all honesty, this would take me forever. And look at all the gems. I'm not good at gems, but, you know, after doing all of this, I think you'd become good. You know, so much practice there. Ooh, oh, wow, she's gorgeous. Oh, I love that as well. Yeah, this book is amazing. And the paper is pretty nice, to be honest. It's not like a really thick cardstock, but it is a thicker paper. I don't know anything about it. Like, can it handle water mediums or what? I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to look up to see if someone else has shown this book so I could ask for a buddy color on this. If anyone has the book and wants to do a buddy color with me, you know, just IM me on Instagram. It's still Diane Dreams in Color. Yeah, so I would, you know, we could hold hands while we work on these double page spreads. Oh, really nice for winter. Look at that. Wow. This is a stunning book. Okay, that page is out for me. Yeah, okay, that one is the only spread that I don't care for. It just was too creepy. And maybe that one. But okay, it is an amazing book, Fantastic Worlds by Alessandra Fusi. And last up, I have Herb Leonard's Holiday Magic. And it is really, really cute. The paper, on the other hand, yeah, it's thin. Like, I could see somewhat the image behind. I could see lines. But it's not the worst paper I've worked on. You know, there were some Amazon books that just are horrendous. But it's all dragons around Christmas time or whatever, like winter holiday. Yeah, so it is really cute. This dragon, oh, pretty kitty. This dragon looks like a lot of fun. Like it's more like a comical dragon rather than a scary one. And I like that. Oh, it's kind of cute. Oh, she's pretty. Or he. All right, that one I probably wouldn't do. Probably wouldn't do that one. But for the most part, also amazing. For the most part, I like the majority of the images. So guys, that is it. And I think that this was such an amazing haul for me. You know, like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books plus the sticker one. So I was really, really spoiled. And I've added these to my list of, you know, my books, all of my books. And I'm getting extremely close to my limit. My ceiling is 100 books. That sounds like an enormous amount of books for me. But it doesn't even really fill up a shelf. And I know other people have like 3, 4, 5 shelves worth of books. To each his own, right? Like you do you. This is not a criticism in any way. But I want to keep mine to 100 because I think only then do I have the opportunity to color in every one of them in a year. Because on average, I was doing between 10 and 12 pages. So in 12 months, that gives me enough, you know, time to kind of hit every book. I may not hit every book, but that's my logic. I'm not sure I'm going to stick to that, but it's 100. I've already kind of highlighted a few that I would get rid of if I find new books that I would prefer, like, you know, Christine Caron's new book. But I am at 96, so I have 4 more before I hit my ceiling. And then I have about 4 or 5 that I'm willing to donate to someone else and hope that it finds a new home. So yeah, it's a little scary. I like I said, I don't know if I'm sticking to that, but that was my logic, that 100 or maybe 120, if I really want to push it, still gives me, if I do 10 pages a month, it gives me the opportunity to color in every single book. So that is where I'm going. A little nervous that I'm getting really close to that ceiling, but I love every one of these books and I would not trade them for anything else that's on that list. And the sticker book is not counting because it's not a coloring book. It's coloring adjacent. So thank you so much, especially if you have watched this far. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I'd love to see you back and giving it a thumbs up or just, you know, commenting on it. I appreciate whatever anyone does. It all helps the channel. So thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.